Hey, welcome to my SQL for data analysis. This is day 4. Day 4, I'm going to talk about aggregation and functions in my SQL for data analysis. So here we're going to focus on SQL tutorial, and you're going to learn how to summarize and group data using the SQL's most powerful aggregate functions. And some of the aggregate functions we have in SQL is the count, we have sum, we have average, you have minimum, maximum, along with the group by. They are used to the group by clause. So we are going to use a simple employees table. This is the table that we created in our day 1 tutorial. So it's the same thing we're going to use, okay? And I'm going to walk you through example to answer questions like how many employees work in each department, what's the average salary by department, what's the highest salary in the company. Because you can see we have different employee names. This is the structure. Have the employee ID 1, 2, 3 up to 5. You have the first name, last name. You can see them over here. We have the department. We have HR, finance, IT, data, and HR. I also have the salaries. Okay. So these are small data set that we've been using. These codes that appear on my screen are the codes for the previous days. So today, for us to use the same, I'll come here, use this database, I just run it to open it. Okay, let me see what's happening. So this tutorial is perfect for beginners, analysts, and anyone preparing for SQL interviews. It's good because we're going to, so let me minimize. Let me minimize everything on my screen, and I'm going to start Workbench again. Just a minute. So it's here. I'm going to open it. So we give it time to open. Just give it time to open. It's going to open. Okay, it's here. See already. So this is how my SQL loads. So the first thing when it loads, it's going to bring you here. You're supposed just to click on a local instance. Then you're supposed to put the password that you set during installation. So if you don't know how to install MySQL, there's a video for that. Just check in my channel. You're going to get it. So allow it to open. Then this is my file. So here I'm just going to say use this one because I already created. I'll just run it and say so it's open. So I can come. Let's start to create our function. So the first thing I'm going to start with is to count. So let's say I want to count the number of rows. Okay, how many rows do we have in our? You want to see the total number of information you have in your database. So remember our table is called employee. So for that you're just going to say select count, and I told you all. If you want to get all in SQL, you say in SQL use star. Okay, so we are going to count star. So count all as total underscore employees. So as we like assigning what? You're like assigning the name that want it to display. So let's try and see. So you can see there are 5. So total employees. So you can see this one is like you're assigning the heading. Okay. Total employees, there are 5. So you can confirm from our data that there are 5. 1, 2, we have Alice, John, Grace, Brian, Carol. So if you want to get the total number of entries in your table, you're going to use the count star. It's going to count everything from employees table. Then you can assign the name. But you see, even if you fail to assign this heading, let's try and see what's going to come. It's just going to return 5 and count as the heading. So it's advisable you say count star, and then you say as you assign just the heading. Okay, total underscore employees. Then you're going to get the result. The other thing I want to show you is let's get the total salary. You want to see the total salary that these people are spending. The company may be spending to pay the people. So if you want salary, because it's a total, you use the sum. Sum of what? All. Okay. So it's going to be all as let's give it the heading total salary. From where? From employees. That's the table name. So you must say the sum of, you can see we are having an error here. So it's not going to run because we will not tell it. It's going to get sum of what? It's going to get sum of salary. Let's put the salary there. Then if we run this, it's going to get the summary of the total for this. You can see if you take 50,000 plus 6,000, that's 56, plus 70 plus 65 plus 52, you're going to get 243,000. So you can easily say the total amount of salary that these people the company is using to pay employees is the amount generated. What about the average? The average is going to be the same. Let's get the average of the salary. I'll just copy this because nothing is going to change. I'll copy this, then I come here, paste it. Then here instead of sum, I'll say what? Average is AVG. Okay, this should return for us the answer. Now, not as total salary here. Let me change this to average as well. Then I'm going to run it. So this one is 48,600.0000. So you can see that is the average salary. What if you want to get the minimum and the maximum salary? That one's very easy. We're just going to say again select, and then you say mean. Okay, then mean what? You want to get the mean salary. Salary as you give it what? The heading that you want to appear. Lowest underscore salary. Then from where? From employees. That's the table name. Then if you run this, you're going to get the minimum salary was 6,000, I think here. If you confirm here, the minimum salary is what? Is 6,000. This one here. Then the maximum salary I think should be, this is 70 here, should be 70. So if you want to get the maximum salary, what are you going to do? Just take this. It's the same code, but now here as mean, change it to max. Then here should be, instead of lowest, let's use highest. The spelling should be okay. Highest. Then if you run this, should return the highest salary, which is 70,000. But if you want to get everything combined, you can get everything combined just by separating with a comma. Minimum salary as lowest salary, then comma, max. You say max salary as highest underscore salary from employees. If you run these, you are going to get as well the answer. So you can see it's going lowest salary 6,000, highest 70. So this one has combined these two. Then the other thing I want to show you is using the group by clause. Let's say you want to get the employee count per department. Okay, of course you're going to group by department. So you want to get the count of employees in each department. It's going to be select what? You must select where you want to fetch information. So of course it's going to be select department. Select department, then you come say you want to do what? You want to count what? Star. Okay, count star. That's like count all as what? Let's put a heading as, let's say, number of employees. Let me use it, num employees. So if you run these, let me show you. If you run these only, it's going to say, it's going to bring an error, non-column department. Is that an error? Let me confirm from here. You can see department. Okay. From where? From employees. Then when I put these in aggregated query without group by, so you can see we have to read our group by for us to get. So here I'll come and say from employees, and then I'll say group by. I want to group by department. Okay, so what's this one going to do? It's going to select department. So department as a one of the columns inside the what? Employees. Then I want to count what? I want to count the number of department, number of employees per department, and the heading is going to be as what. Okay, let's run and see. HR2, finance is one, IT is one, and data is one. You can confirm that from our data. What if you want to get the total salary per department? It's going to be the very same syntax. I'll just copy this because it's going to be the same. Then I'll paste it. So here you want the salary and not the department. You want to get the total salary by department. So it's going to be select total salary by department. Of course, we are still going to be having department and also total salary by department. I said use sum. Okay, so sum what salary, then sum salary as what. Now count is not going to be here. You say as, let's give a different name. Let's say you can give it a name like department underscore salary from employees group by department. Then if you run this, it's supposed to give you the answer. So you can see HR total salary being paid to employees is 102,000. IT is this one, data is 65,000. So what if you want to get now the average salary by department? It's going to be the same thing. I'll just copy it, then I paste it here. Then here I'll change, instead of some salary, I'll get the AVG. Then I'll run this, and I'm going to get the average by department. You can see, so it's not changing here because average is equals to sum of everything over n, the number. So here it's only one. Okay, you realize that this one is going to change because it's having two people being paid there. I think that's all, because I was supposed to show you how to use those aggregate functions like average. I've covered all. That is aggregation and functions in SQL, how we use to extract information from a database. Thank you for watching. We'll meet in the next video.